First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Cup 19, Cup 19, Street, Mustang 19. Hut, hut.
Love to throw to get started. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
60 Bison.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
On first down, it's Love. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. And he is going to score. A pick-6 for the touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Love to throw on 1st and 10. A quick slant, looked in by Watson.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. one intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Commanders will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. Strong. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's 1st and 10.
18, behind it, 70, Warrior 70, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, no street, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go!
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? Hurt, hurt. Ready, ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Ready, ready? Track at 60. Hut.
Throwing is Love. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. Down the sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Packers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the first down.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Commanders. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Love to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter.
Commanders 21, Packers 7.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win. And that's exactly what he did here.
They bring Judy in motion. Love to throw it on first down. That's into the hands of Judy on the right side.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Love, he'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Green Bay. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Packers draw closer here. It's 21-14. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Deebo Samuel going to get a chance to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now They'll start from the 24. They'll send a tight end in motion. On first down, Daniels. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Throwing on second down, Daniels. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's second and 2. Now Daniels. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Third and 2. Here's Daniels. Has his man. It's Samuel. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Washington.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Commanders going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14. Josh Downs now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. The drive will start on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Second and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike, it's touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack, and you certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your back, let them do the rest after the catch, and it results in a touchdown.
On the return, this is Downs. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 ready! Set go!
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Let's go now. Chop 60, chop 60. Check, check. 79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
To throw is Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve, as we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Daniels now on first down. That's to the right side, and it's Siddick.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, you really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Second down and 8. A handoff here, up the middle. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. Throwing is Daniel. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get this close to a first down. Gets about 7, maybe a yard short of the first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Go!
To throw is Daniels. He'll try to hit him with a screen. Room to maneuver at the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go, set.
They'll stick with him again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 18, pioneer.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
One of the tight ends in motion right. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's in. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Commanders. Lutz for the extra point. And this one is blocked. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Warrior 70. 70. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll go right back to Kmet. He's got it again. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, Just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
Love to throw on 1st and 10. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one on target to Watson. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown Packers. Love will lead the offense, looking to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's across midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, Washington. Play action. Here's Daniels. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the 2nd half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He's got room at the 30. And he is going to be out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Toward the outside, catch made by Watson. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll take a shot for Watson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
Commanders pick over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
Now a give up the middle. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Cowboy 8. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Come on, set.
Throwing now. Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Washington. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, this is down. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On 1st down, it's Love. He's going to look downfield once again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Dragon 60. Go.
They'll go for it. Love. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders tack on one more to their lead.
51. Packers 22.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, this is Downs. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game. And now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Let's go now.
Here's a run. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now Daniels. That's hauled in at the 2.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Washington. That his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's got 20 on the year.
Makes the score. Commanders 58. Packers 22.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, this is Downs. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Love quickly out to Watson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now a 3rd and 2. Going up top. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So a win here on the road for the Commanders. They got out of the gates hot, ran out to the big first quarter lead, did not look back as they cruise in this one. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Fix up with a bang. Got drip when they hit that door. You did it on me. Baby, it's me. Chevy go up, down. You go bounce with me. something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting. I got a deed to the house and the less of the like. If you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce.
Two in, two up, back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you run it up at night. You know I went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me than never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night for myself saying Lil Curtis, yeah. You know I